Okay, so we're gonna roll down and see how our back, the whole spine is doing, and just comfortably put your feet down and start to feel the shoulders rolling down. And when you're ready, press the low back down just to get that curve out of there and take that big breath in and out. And let's do a few more pelvic tilts. And we're going to start to reach our arms and our hips up, just easily inhaling up and lengthening, and slow it down as you come down to stretch out the back and all the muscles in the back. And just notice the position of your spine and your feet right underneath the hips so you feel that evenness in the hips. And let's do a couple more. And we're going to do one more time and keep the hips and the arms up. Let's take a few deep breaths and really stretch the arms. And then we're going to keep the arms up over our head as we slowly press the hips down, rolling the spine down so you feel that lengthening. We're going to bring the arms in a goalpost position and take a few breaths. Just relax the arms and the chest. And notice, let's start to turn our head to the right and feel the connection with the upper back and the neck. And then slowly roll the head over to the left, and same thing. And back to the center. And then we're going to put our hands behind our head and take the right knee to the left elbow. And keep going, knee to knee, elbow to elbow. And feel that stretch as we're stretching diagonally. And let's do a few more with the breath. And then one more time to each side. And then we're going to bring both knees up and do regular crunches. And we're going to see if we can squeeze the thighs together while we do this. And let's do a few more. And then we're going to start to straighten the legs as we bring them up. And bend and tap the feet down. Let's do a few more. And see if you can point and flex the feet a little bit. And one more. And then we're going to bring the arms down and take 3 slow breaths, feet down. You can close your eyes and just feel the difference. When we take these breaks and we close our eyes, it's to help us kind of integrate what we're doing so we're more aware of our body. Now we're going to turn this into a spinal twist and take our knees to the right and reach the left arm out and extend through the fingers and start to touch each finger to the thumb, just gently. So we're connecting all of our circuitry. And one more time through with the fingers. And we're going to bring the head back to the center and bring our knees over to the left. And let's do the same thing with the right arm. First of all, we're just going to lengthen the arm. And when you feel ready, start to touch each finger to the thumb. And breathe deeply. And let's do one more time through with the fingers. Notice the difference in how the shoulders kind of roll down. And then we're going to come back to the center with the legs. And we're going to let's use our ball or our block, and we're going to lift up and put it underneath us. And just take 3 breaths here to feel the difference in the chest. How the chest is lengthening and the shoulders are rolling down. Now we're going to lift the right leg up and let's straighten the leg and point and flex the feet. And keep that breath going. And we're going to circle the foot. Again, we're kind of connecting all of our circuits. And then we're going to circle the foot in the opposite direction. And let's cross it over the left thigh. And we're going to start to lift and lower up and down 10 times. And one more. And then let's put that left foot down. We're going to uncross, right foot down, and switch left leg straight up and point and flex. And let's make our circles with the foot. And circle in the opposite direction. And then let's cross that foot over the right thigh and do the same thing. Lift and lower evenly. And we're going slowly so we feel the movement and the stretch and the evenness in the hips. And then one more. And we're going to put the foot down and uncross and take another deep breath. And we're going to walk the feet together, thighs together, and lift up and squeeze. Let's take a few breaths. See if you can keep rolling the shoulders down as you squeeze the legs together. Feel how the belly is opening up with your breath. And then we're going to take the block or the ball out and roll down. And let's roll over to our left side. And we're going to do some leg lifts. But we're going to start with our right hand on the right hip. So we feel the evenness in the hips and lift that right leg up and slow it down as you lower down. So we're helping our balance and strengthening the hip. And let's do 5 more. And then we're going to hold the leg up. Feel the pressure, left leg pressing down, right leg pressing up. And let's point the toes, 5 little circles. And then go in the opposite direction. And then let's turn this into a spinal twist, taking the right leg out in front of us, down to the floor and the arm up, and lengthen as you roll the chest open and breathe. So you can feel that right shoulder opening. And a couple more slow breaths. And then let's bring the leg back and the arm back, and we're going to press ourselves up to our seated position and cross our right leg over the left and twist to the right. And one more breath. And let's switch sides. And we're going to come down on the right hip. And let's put our left hand on the left hip. And we're flexing the feet, lifting slowly, slowly, and lowering slowly. And we're going to do 5 more. So we're keeping pressure in the hip. And one more, holding the leg up, pointing the toes, 5 little circles. And then we're going in the opposite direction. And then we're coming into our spinal twist. So left leg down in front of us, reach the left arm up and lengthen as you roll the chest open and breathe. And 2 slow breaths. And then let's bring everything back to the center. We're going to sit up, cross the left leg over the right and twist to the left. Lengthen and breathe. And one more breath. And let's come to the center here. So we're going to sit on the ball or the block, and let's have our stretchy band just right by our side for a second or two. We want to keep warming that up. We're going to sit cross-legged, just be comfortable. We're going to start by rolling the shoulders up, back, and down. And breathing as you do this, just kind of exhale, release, inhale and lengthen. And now let's take our right hand down, reach the left arm up. This time we're going to bend the arm and see if we can take the chest open a little bit. Let the head release. And let's try it on the other side. Left hand down, right arm over. Bend the arm, roll the chest open, and let the head relax here. And let's come back to the center and forward fold. Let the head go. Let's walk our arms to the right. And here, as you stretch the arms forward, especially the left arm, feel the shoulder rolling down. Let's walk the arms to the left. And then back to the center, and we're going to come on up and lengthen and twist to the right. Roll the shoulders down. And then twist to the left, same thing, lengthening the spine, rolling the shoulders down. And let's come to the center, and we're going to flip our palms up and close our eyes and just feel those breaths again. And let's open our eyes. We're going to turn just the head to the right, and then take the chin toward the right shoulder, just easily. And let's go to the other side. So head comes back to the center. We're turning it to the left. And then chin toward the left shoulder. Notice what's stretching there. We're keeping the right shoulder down. Now let's come back to the center, and we're going to reach both arms up over our head and look up. And then we're going to bring our hands behind us and clasp our hands. And we're going to lean to the right and roll the shoulders down. And let's lean to the left. Same thing. And we're coming back to the center, and now we're going to put our feet down and hold our ankles and lean forward and just feel that stretch in the back. And the breath. We're going to take 3 more breaths. Really good. And then we're going to cross our legs in the opposite way that we had them. And we're going to lengthen our spine and reach the arms out. Flip the palms up, turn our head to the right and take a breath. And then over to the left. And back to the center, and then bend the arms, goalpost arms, and straighten. We're just doing 5, so we want to lengthen the whole arm here, keeping the shoulders down. And 1 more. And then let's bring our hands down, palms facing up, and feel. Feel the chest lengthening, shoulders rolling down. So our posture is really good. And one more breath. Now we're going to use our stretchy band. So let's hold it at the very ends of the band. Hopefully your arms can be wide enough, whoops. And you feel like you're still getting a stretch. This is kind of one of those Goldilocks things. So keep stretching it behind your back, all the way down, reaching, and then up and all the way forward, down on your lap. And let's do a few more, keeping the tension in the arms. And our spine tall. And one more time. And then we're bringing the arms up. We're going to take our right hand down to the mat, reach the left arm up like an arrow, and breathe. Lengthen. 2 more breaths. And let's go to the other side. We're going to take the left hand down to the mat, stretch that right arm up, and 2 more breaths. And let's come back to the center, and we're going to bring our arms down in front of us. And let's keep our elbows right into the ribs and hold the band. And just like we always do, we're going to open and close, squeezing the elbows in. Rotator cuff. And let's do a few more. And then one more time. And just put the strap down, flip the palms up, and just relax the arms for a second. Breathing, notice the circulation even in the biceps. Now we're going to hold the strap with our right hand, arm over the head, and hold the left hand behind us. We're going to stretch here first of all. And everybody's different with this stretch. And I kind of just like to hold this, but you can lean forward if you feel like you're not getting enough of a stretch. And then we're going to release and switch. And let's put it in our left hand and hold the strap behind us with the right hand. Some of you might not even need this strap. You could just hold your hands. I'm long past those days. Okay. So we're bringing the arms evenly down. So you should feel it in the right arm and the right shoulder. And take a few more breaths. Just notice what's stretching just by holding this. And one more breath. And then we're going to bring just kind of let go of that strap, and let's hold our elbows behind us. And maybe this isn't comfortable. If this isn't comfortable, hold your hands behind you. So we've just opened up that area. We're going to sit tall for 3 more breaths. And then release the arms. And let's come into a Santa hug. So we're going to release the shoulders and forward fold a little bit and stretch the back. And then we're going to come on up and reach the arms all the way up. And this time clasping our hands, head back to neutral. Let's lean to the right and lean to the left. And back to the center. And we're going to bring the arms down and twist to the right again. Let's take the right arm up and we're leaning to the left leg. And keep lengthening and breathing. And then we're going to bring that arm back down. And let's twist to the left. And we're going to reach the left arm up and lean to the right leg. And one more breath. And let's come back up and bring the arm down. Okay, so we're going back to that other stretch where our feet are down and we're going to hinge forward so that mid-back area is coming forward. We're rolling the shoulders down and just do a few cat-cows here. Stretching the back, especially for the knee people, this is a great option. And the knee people can stay doing this, and the rest of us are going to come off of our ball or block onto hands and knees. And let's do our cat-cows. You can really feel how much the head weighs when you let it come forward and let your back open. And let's do a couple more. And one more time. And let's come into puppy pose, reaching the arms forward. Now we can really feel that mid-back area opening. And let's everybody come down to Sphinx on our belly and take a few breaths, rolling the shoulders down. And we're going to come down and just take a few breaths on the belly and feel the breath in the belly and the ribs. Just notice what's pressing down and how we're breathing into the belly. Let's bend our right leg and we're going to lift and lower the leg. So really using the glutes, flexed foot. And 5 more. And put the right leg down and take a breath. And then let's switch our legs, left leg bends and lift and lower 10 times. And just one more. And then both legs are down. Let's take 3 breaths. And we're reaching the fingertips forward and rolling the shoulders down. And we're going to bring our hands underneath the shoulders and do a big cobra. And then press back to child's pose. And walk our arms to the right and over to the left. And back to the center. And let's come into downward dog, lifting the hips. And we're going to pedal out the feet. And let's walk to the top of our mat. And we're going to hang in our forward fold. A couple more breaths, release the head. And let's come all the way up, using the feet to press down and reaching the arms up, hands to our heart. And twist the upper body to the right and then to the left. Back to the center, elbows to our thighs, bending in the knees. And feel gravity starting to let the chest come forward. Let's come back to our forward fold. Step our right leg back to a lunge. Reach our left arm up, spinal twist. Come back to down dog. And then right leg lifts up and steps forward. And the left steps forward. We're going to come halfway up, forward fold, and let's come all the way back up. Hands to our heart. Twist the upper body to the left, and then to the right, back to the center. Let's try our elbows again on our thighs. Feel that gravity working, and then forward fold. Left leg steps back to our lunge, right arm up, spinal twist. And back to down dog. Left leg lifts up, steps forward, and the right. Let's come halfway up, forward fold, and come all the way up. And hands to our heart. So we're going to bring our arms now in a goal post position. Remember when we were like this, when we were seated? Feel the shoulders rolling down and the feet pressing down. Now we're going to lean to the right, let the head go over there a little bit, and slowly to the left. So our eyes are helping us to stabilize. We're going to come back to the center, hands to our heart, and take a deep breath. And then inhale up, exhale, forward fold. We're going to step back to downward dog and take 3 breaths. And let's come into a plank and back to dog. So we're feeling this lengthening here, hips lifting, coming back to plank. Let's do that one more time. Downward dog. And then we're going to stay in our plank for 3 breaths. And we're going to come all the way down, chaturanga or knees, chest, chin, and 5 cobras. And we've got one more. And let's reach the arms now over our head again and lengthen. Feel that stretch even in the back. We're going to bend the right leg and hold the right ankle with the right hand and press the thigh down. And now let's switch our legs. And we're going to bend the left one and hold the left ankle and press the thigh down. And last deep breath. And now both legs down, and let's try our Sphinx again. And feel the lengthening of the upper body as you roll the shoulders down. Now we're going to come into half arm plank, walking the legs together, extending through the heels. And knees down, let's come back to child's pose and take a few breaths. And we're going to sit up on our heels and twist to the right and then over to the left and to the center. And let's see if we can lift our hips, hands down. And one more breath. Really good. We're going to sit back on the heels and we're going to come back to down dog. We're always trying to get the spine mobility, so we're moving it a lot and being aware of breathing into the spine. Let's lift our right leg up and we're going to step it forward to a lunge and then reach the arms up for high lunge. And twist to the right and cross the left arm over the right thigh, hands together. And left hand down, right arm up, back to our spinal twist. And let's come into our downward dog. And left leg up, we're going to step that forward and come up to our high lunge, reaching up. Twist to the left, and we're crossing our right arm over and the hands are together. And then right hand down, left arm up, spinal twist. And then let's come back to our down dog and take 3 breaths. And we're going to walk to the top of our mat. And let's try our halfway up position, like cat-cow. And then forward fold. And we're going to come all the way up to standing and reach the arms up and bring our hands to our heart. And feel the chest kind of lengthening here, shoulders rolling down. Let's try our walking backwards, right foot behind the left heel, big toe. And we're going to go slowly backwards. Look at one place straight ahead. And keep going. And one more step backwards. And take a breath. And let's start to walk forward, same thing. Feel the whole foot pressing down as you move. And we're coming back to the top of our mat. And let's just feel for a second. We're going to close our eyes and feel our feet. And feel the feet pressing down, each toe. Now we're going to open our eyes. Let's inhale our arms up and exhale, forward fold. And let's step back to downward dog. Right leg lifts up, and let's come into warrior two. Really feel the arms lengthening. And let's reverse. Left arm down, right arm up. And we're going to bring our right forearm down to the right thigh and reach the left arm over. Lengthen, and again, we're rolling the chest open. Let's come back to reverse. Left arm down, right arm up. And then warrior two. We're going to straighten our right leg, and we're going to try our trikonasana. So bringing the feet a little closer together, reaching to the right, right hand down, left arm up. Feel the secureness of the feet. And one more breath. And we're reaching up with the left fingers and left arm. And then we're going to do our prasarita. Let's reach the arms up, little back bend. And hands to our hips, we're going to forward fold. And bring the hands down and go side to side with the legs in our transverse lunges. And then 3 more breaths with the head just hanging. And let's come all the way up as we press the feet down, reach the arms up to lengthen. And we're going to come into our warrior two, turning our left foot out. Roll the shoulders down. And reverse, right arm down and left arm up. And now we're bringing the forearm down to the thigh, reaching the right arm over, rolling the chest open. And let's come back to reverse, right arm down and left arm up. And warrior two, 3 breaths. And we're going to straighten our left leg and maybe bring them a little closer together so we can do our trikonasana. Reaching to the left, hand comes down and right arm up. And 1 more breath. And let's come on up as we reach up with the right fingers. And arms come up over our head, another little back bend. This time, we're gonna come all the way down and reach the arms forward like downward dog. Arms, and reach the hips away from us, stretching the back. And let's walk our arms over to our right side lunge and take a deep breath. And let's walk our arms over to the left and do a left side lunge. And then back to the center. We're gonna hold our ankles, forward fold. And let's come all the way up and reach the arms up. And we're gonna come into goddess and turn our feet out and then bring our elbows open and closed. And 3 breaths. And let's straighten our legs, and we're gonna come back to down dog and take a few more breaths. Feel the difference. Feel how the hands are pressing down into your mat. Let's walk to the top of our mat. And we're gonna hold our elbows in our forward fold. Now we're gonna come all the way up as we reach the arms up, like a big bird, and hands to our heart. And let's take 3 breaths here. Feeling that sense of peace in our body. Now we're gonna press our right foot down and come into tree, bringing our left leg up. And arms come up when you're ready. Let's take our left leg out and lean to the right. And now bring the leg in and out 5 times. And 1 more. And then we're gonna switch. Left foot down and the right leg comes up to tree. And arms up when you're ready. Now let's take our right leg out to the right as we lean to the left and bring the leg in and out 5 times. And 1 more. And then let's bring our arms down by our sides and feel our posture. And take a few more breaths. We're going to close our eyes. Feel how long your spine feels right now. And let's open our eyes, and we're going to come back to our forward fold. Just let your head roll down, your spine roll down. Take a couple more breaths. And let's make our way into a squat. And keep the breath going. And you could just look down so you feel that stretch in the upper back. Now we're gonna come down and we're gonna sit cross-legged. And as we sit cross-legged, let's just close our eyes and flip the palms up on our lap and feel the breath. Now we're gonna open our eyes and twist to the right. And we're gonna try this stretch we did before. We're gonna reach the right arm up and lean to the left and breathe. If it's too much on your head, you can hold the head with the right hand. Otherwise, just let that stretch happen. Another couple of breaths. And we're gonna slowly come on up and bring the right hand back down and gently twist to the left. Take another deep breath. And we're reaching the left arm up. We're gonna lean toward the right leg and keep breathing. And 2 more breaths. And let's come back up. Left hand comes back down, and we're gonna forward fold now in the center and let the head just release, looking down. And let's take 3 more breaths. And then we're gonna sit back up. And let's come down now into happy baby. And we're going to use gravity to help us open the hips even more as we hold our feet or our ankles. And feel the shoulders rolling down and breathe. Now let's put our feet together, our Baddha Konasana, and take a few more breaths. Just relax. You can close your eyes. And then we're going to release and put the feet flat on the mat. And let's slowly roll the hips up. Feel the difference in the spine. 3 breaths. And slowly lowering the hips down. Let's cross the right knee over the left knee, and we're going to roll the legs to the left and turn our upper body to the right a little bit. Just be comfortable and take a few more breaths. And let's come back to the center and uncross. And we're going to cross the left knee over the right. Roll the legs to the right. Head rolls to the left, as well as the upper body. And breathe. And 2 more breaths. And let's come back to the center and uncross our legs. And we're going to use our block underneath us and lift the hips. And put the back down there and just bring the legs up. In Viparita Karani, we're going to drain the legs. If this is not comfortable, you could keep your feet on the mat. Otherwise, close your eyes and breathe. and notice any changes in your body. We're breathing into the belly, and the ribs are opening with the breath, and the upper chest lifting and lowering. Feel the balance in your body as you're breathing in beautiful prana and energy. We're integrating all of the postures we did so far. And we're wishing ourselves good health and harmony, peace to our homes and our families, and peace to our brothers and sisters everywhere. Let's slowly bring our feet back down to the mat and take a breath. And then we're going to lift our hips and take the block away. And when you're ready, let's roll to the side and slowly come to a seated position and bring our hands to our heart and seal in our practice today together. Let's take a nice deep inhale and sigh. One more time. Namaste. Thank you, ladies, for coming today. So glad you were here.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Marion,
Yes.
it's Judy. I just wanted to talk to you about the date for the chin barbecue.
If anybody know about our gathering, we're happy. We're gonna have one. Yeah, Judy, whatever date you want to do it in, June or?
Well, okay, so I'm thinking June is not always like warm, you know, but June is possible. And okay, the problem is I'm going to be gone for 2 weeks in July, so we could do the week after July 4th because a lot of people go away, like then maybe.
Yeah.
Right? So the week of like July 8th would be good. I'm just thinking that June, it's kind of iffy always, I think, in terms of.
Let's say June.
Is June good? Do you like June?
What'd you
I mean,
say?
the thing is, like, it's, you know, it's a screened porch, so you don't get wet, but if it's cold out, it'll be cold on the porch.
Right. It's kind of whatever you want to do, and not everybody would come.
Yeah.
We
But
hope
I
everybody
just,
would come, but you know what? If you send me dates,
okay, I'll send you some dates and take a
that's,
look.
that's good, and then the input would be good, but I don't think you're gonna be able to get everybody, don't you think?
Right.
Yeah, it's just kind of impossible, but we'll try our best. We appreciate you even trying to do this, Judy.
And then, you know, and maybe we present it in the class to just see like who could or whatever. I'll send them to you and see what you think. I mean,
Okay.
it's just like, I don't know if, you know, if the people's really busy day is Thursday or whatever. And
Well, yeah, it's so hard to know. And
I mean,
Loretta,
I was thinking to stay away from the weekends, like that's maybe family time or whatever.
I don't know.
I don't know.
I don't either. I think
Okay.
you're just gonna have to pick it, and that's just how it goes.
But I'll send them to you to make sure you're available, and if anybody else, you know, we want to, it's like
You could do a thing where you pick a couple dates and then just ask the group,
ask people. Yeah, that sounds good too.
That's a good idea. That's
I
a
like
really,
that.
like which one more people could join.
Right.
yeah. So if it's on a different day of the week, maybe a Monday and a Wednesday, I'm just throwing it out there. I don't
Right.
know. You know, but Yeah, that's a good idea.
Okay, and I'm avoiding like when I'm out of town, obviously, because you're welcome to just go in the back, but there'd be no bathrooms available then.
Right, there are no bathrooms, so we'll use our catheters.
Yeah, I don't think there is
Okay.
a big ravine, but it isn't. People could see you, so it's like not a
Right,
good idea.
right. It'll be like a goddess group,
Yeah. Well, of course.
Exactly. No, this is great. Thank you.
Thank you.
All right, I'll send it dates.
All
Okay.
right.
Bye, ladies.
Bye, everybody. Bye.